Hi, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for being here and spending time with me. Thank you to those who purchased Lucian's Children yesterday. Writing is indeed a passion of mine, but it is also hard work. It is great to have an idea, exciting to write the first, say, 15 to 20 pages, and then it becomes work to finish the manuscript. So to see someone willing to pay for that work feels like a promotion, a pay rise, and a pat on the back all rolled into one. Anyway, guys, let me get on with it. Some people don't like these long intros if it does not concern the royals or the ex-royals. Now, today, I want to share with you what I discovered I hate most about Meghan. Or maybe I should retract that and say what I intensely dislike the most about Meghan. Because some people also tend to read more into what you say than you ever intended. So let this be a disclaimer. Although I intensely dislike Meghan, I'm a pacifist and I pose absolutely no danger to her at all. And what I do here is called free speech. And what I say here, I'm also willing to say to her face, calmly, like an adult. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's tackle what I found that really has the hair at the back of my neck stand up. My question, before I explain the problem, is, since when does everything on earth revolve around Meghan Markle? Since she was born or since she met and married this pair? Okay, so this notion started when I saw an article of which the heading read, Meghan Markle's friend Tyler Perry faces criticism due to this action. Then 50% of the article is about Perry being criticized for the boring, predictable plot of a romantic thriller he produced for Netflix called Mea Culpa, and the other 50% is about his relationship with Harry and Meghan. Now I'm asking you, what does Meghan Markle have to do with a film or series she had no role in, no hand in, and which Tyler Perry produced? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So then why headline the article Meghan Markle's friend Tyler Perry, as if we would not know who he is otherwise? Most of us, or many of us, have known Tyler Perry or known about him since 2005, 2006, when his first Medea film debuted. I mean, really, in 2005 or 2006, no one knew who Meghan Markle was, and most of her work consisted of 5 seconds to 1 minute walk-ons, or, like her very, very small and very short role, sucking a gear stick in 90210 in 2008. But according to the media, or the impression she or they are trying to create, no one will know who Tyler Perry is unless they introduce him as Meghan Markle's friend. Well, if I was Tyler Perry, I would be rather angry and very offended by that headline. Okay, so how about this one? We miss you, Papa. Jessica Mulroney, Meghan's ex-best friend, mourns the loss of her father-in-law, former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. Now, this one is even worse because this particular Tatler magazine article or title does not even state that it is Meghan Markle they are talking about. They are just assuming that we'll know they are talking about Meghan Markle, as if she is the only Meghan in the entire world. Well, she is not. She's not even the only famous Meghan in the world. There is singer Meghan Trainor, a very famous singer who is actually rated the #1 most famous Meghan in entertainment. Then there is Megan Agosta, the ice hockey player, Meghan McCain, television personality and writer, Megan Ory, actress, Megan O'Rourke, poet and writer, Megan McCarthy, television producer, film producer, screenwriter, etc., etc. According to Playback FM, Meghan Markle is only number 11 when it comes to well-known Meghans. And Jessica Mulroney, a stylist married to Ben Mulroney, was maybe not famous, but at least well-known in Canada and part of the Canadian elite and social set, long before Meghan became semi-known as a wannabe in Suits. It was indeed Jessica who introduced Meghan to the likes of Sophie Trudeau and others. I doubt Meghan ever even met Brian Mulroney, and it is relatively certain that Meghan and Jessica are no longer BFFs. So why is she even mentioned in this heading and this article? Okay, now how about this one from The Sun? Meghan Markle sends Kate Middleton a secret message with her Invictus outfit, according to a fashion pro. Then the article basically refers to Meghan's all-white outfit in Whistler and Catherine wearing all white at the Together at Christmas event last December. Oh, God. The article goes on to explain how white is a sign of renewal and peace. Blah, blah, blah. Ridiculous. I doubt Catherine even thought about Meghan, or Meghan even thought about Catherine when choosing their two very different outfits. And then there are all the olive branches and hidden messages. Goodness, don't even attempt to go add those up. I got bored at something like 22. If Catherine wears this, she's sending a message to Meghan. If she wears that, she's sending a different message. And now, the ultimate in absolute ridiculousness, by sitting on a bench outside in front of a field of daffodils, Catherine is now, according to Megan Sugars or her squad, copying Meghan, who has been recorded giving a message or talking on a phone while sitting on a bench and writing a thing generally called a book, I think, named The Bench. Yes, guys, while giving a very, very emotional message in front of daffodils, which has long been associated with cancer patients and survivors, symbolizing strength, resilience, courage, life, and new beginnings. Catherine actually did not think about any of that. I mean, how could she? All she thought about was Meghan Markle, the only woman to ever sit on a bench. I mean, Diana never sat on a bench. The Queen never sat on a bench. Nobody was ever photographed sitting on a bench. Only the wonderful, miraculous Meghan Markle. until obviously now that Catherine had copied her, okay? Urgh. Now look, guys, I'm sure that Meghan herself is not responsible for each one of these ridiculous articles. I'm sure she's not responsible for every ridiculous tweet or every sycophantic Instagram account. I mean, there are just too many for one person. But what we also know is that there are some sugars and squaddies on Meghan, or at least on her PR's payroll. So they are being encouraged and paid to post this kind of vitriol on a daily basis. And in doing so, they are now achieving the exact opposite of what they had set out to achieve. Instead of endearing their mistress to us, they are irritating the living daylights out of us and making their queen, spelled Kween, look ridiculous. If I was Meghan Markle, I would object to the newspaper for that Meghan Markle's friend Tyler Perry headline, because not acknowledging someone's status is one thing. Diminishing his work is quite another, and that headline is indeed an insult to Tyler Perry. So you and I may have been afraid of losing a friend through such a thoughtless action, but not Meghan. She does not care. As long as she is in some publication every day, she is more than happy. And that, my friends, along with her constant lying, is what I cannot stand about Meghan Markle. She is like an unwelcome guest on your doorstep every day. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a minute. No, not really a minute, but soon enough, okay? There is a lot I want to talk to you about, a lot. But they say timing is everything. So I am trying to stay silent and first watch from the sidelines before talking about something too soon, okay? In Afrikaans, we say, 'n stil bek is 'n heel bek, meaning a quiet mouth is a whole mouth. Or then be quiet if you don't want your teeth knocked in. Okay, guys, take care until we meet again on the next one. Bye.